Love you all. Welcome all you lovers to the Florida Love Show. This is your love hour right before happy hour, sponsored by Florida Love. Join us each week as we spread love in the Florida community and transform the world with love. Now, back to spreading love.
This is for you, Kenny. It's the Florida Love Show, paying love forward is the theme. It's the Florida Love Show, hosted by Kenny and his dream. Every special guest brings their love to the set, and the interview flies, it all comes alive like a duet. He wears many hearts, so he has a very special side. In the Brooklyn Cafe, it's a big love buffet. With roses galore, and you are adored. Come take a bouquet. Show your love wherever you can. Shine your light. Follow this man. Live your dreams. Plan your day. If you love them, you are on your way. Show your love wherever you can. Shine your light. Follow this man. Live your dreams. Make your day. If you love them, you are on your way. Shine your love wherever you can. Shine your light. Love this man. Live your dreams. Make your day. If you love them, you are on your way. Give the gift of love and pay it forward and go. Give a kiss, give a hug. It's the Florida Love Show. Love you, Kenny.
Love you, Sharon. Love you so much. So Sharon created the Florida Love Show song. And so I'm Kenny Love, founder and creator of Florida Love and the Florida Love Show and Roses for Change. And so I love you all. And today is a really, really special show. We're celebrating birthday love. Sharon, my Florida Love Show singer, her birthday is Sunday. So we're going to celebrate her birthday. And then Mena Love, who's here, her birthday was this past Wednesday. And this is how God spreads love. Things happen for, they happen. There were no accidents. They happen for a reason. And today is the actual birthday of Martin Luther King Jr. They usually have it the third Monday. That's why it's this Monday, Martin Luther King Day. But today is his real, actual birthday. So we're going to be celebrating Mena and Sharon and Martin Luther King's birthday today. So I just want to welcome you to the Florida Love Show. I'm so excited today. We're going to be sharing love. We're going to be sharing just incredible. We're having an incredible love march, a Roses for Change love march on Monday at Publix for Martin Luther King Day to give out roses to every African American at Publix and to say I love you. And it's really special. I was at Publix today and it was amazing, and all the African Americans were so excited. They were all hugging me. And I don't believe in labels, because love is the absence of judgment. Love is the absence of criticism, the absence of gossip, the absence of resentment, anger, hatred. Love is love. It's just three powerful words. I love you. So we give out roses, Roses for Change, and we say I love you. So I want to show you the news clip from a few months back after George Floyd's death to show you what Roses for Change is all about. So please play the news clip.
Welcome back. Now at 5:30, who couldn't use a little love right now?
One Pompano Beach businessman is making it his mission to spread love all around by giving out the flower of love to random strangers. CBS 4's Lisa Petrillo has this heartwarming story.
There's an old song with lyrics that say what the world needs now is love, sweet love. Ken Lerman is living that moment in a movement he created called Roses for Change.
We love you.
The idea for Roses for Change came about after the death of George Floyd and the turmoil that followed.
I felt their pain. And for me, I don't see color. I mean, I see us all as human beings. And we all can love each other. I mean, love is simple.
Ken, who owns his own printing business for 35 years, appropriately named the Happy Printer, decided to spring into action, purchasing dozens of roses he could hand out.
The first thing I did was I went to Whole Foods, and I also went to Publix, and I gave out roses to all the African Americans in the store. And I said, I love you. And they said I love you back. And they said, God bless you. And they said, we need love more now than ever before.
Ken was so moved by the response, he posted pictures on Facebook, receiving 600 likes. Suddenly, Roses for Change on Facebook was born. His followers wanted to join him, buying roses too, and it's now become a movement, spreading love to people of all races. We recently caught up with them in Boca Raton.
I just want to say I love you. Have a wonderful day.
Michelle Bellman, who had never met Ken in person, wanted in on the love train and came out on this day to volunteer.
His message is just of love, and love yourself, and love one another. And he speaks to my soul, and he speaks to me because I love to spread love as well.
Some were skeptical, wondering if there's a catch to these random acts of kindness. But for those who understood it, it meant the world.
I think it's just amazing. This is really, really nice. You're really showing your love. You're taking your time to do this. Just amazing. And the red flowers, forget it. Just bringing brightness to this world. It's much needed. Thank you so much.
Seriously, so sweet.
Can you imagine what a world it would be like if we just all gave roses to each other instead of what's actually going on? Like, to me, that's a way to spread a message. Spread the message of love.
Lucky me, I received my rose. For more information on Roses for Change when they meet every Friday, go on to our website at cbsmiami.com. I'm Lisa Petrillo, smelling sweet, CBS 4 News.
Smelling sweet. Love you, Lisa Petrillo. I actually spoke to her today. I want to wish her well. I love you so much. And also Michelle Love, who's my love partner in Roses for Change. She and I spoke today, and we're really excited. I love you, Michelle. And we're really excited about the Love March on Monday. And when I went to Publix and I shared with everybody about it, I mean, all the African Americans were just like hugging me and just so excited to just be loved on Martin Luther King's birthday, on Martin Luther King Day on Monday. So it's going to be Monday at noon at Publix. It's Publix at Dixie Crossing, which is on Commercial and Dixie. And we're going to be giving out hundreds of roses and saying I love you. And I am so excited. It's going to be incredible. I love you, Victoria. I love you, love you, love you. Victoria, love. Love you, Victoria. Oh my God, love you, Karen. Love you, Crazy About Costumes. So Crazy About Costumes is amazing. So I just have to love Karen, give a love out to Karen at Crazy About Costumes. Oh my God, happy birthday, beautiful Sharon. Rosemary's. Yeah. So Karen, Crazy About Costumes. I got my Santa costume with Karen. I have gotten so many costumes there. Oh my God, I love you, Trotron. Love you, love you, love you, love you. He's amazing. And Trotron has created all the posters and all this amazing graphic design, and Trotron's, he's incredible. Love you, Tron. And so Karen at Crazy About Costumes, I got my costume, my Santa costume. They are the best costume place in all of South Florida. If you want a costume for anything, go to Crazy About Costumes. I love you, Karen. Love you, Karen, love. So my God, I'm so excited. What an amazing day. And life is short, okay? I only have moments to love everyone in the world, all 7 billion human beings, to love everyone, because I could pass in 1 second. And so I live life like I only have moments to love everyone. Oh my God, I love you, Karen. Love you. Crazy About Costumes. Love you, Karen. Love you. So this is a day to love everybody. And it's actually, it's Martin Luther King's actual birthday today. And again, this is how God spreads love. There were no accidents that Friday is the Florida Love Show, and it's Martin Luther King's actual birthday today. So Martin Luther King is my idol. He's one of my many idols. John F. Kennedy, who I was actually named after. Love you, Mom. I love my mom so much. My mom named me Kenny after John F. Kennedy. So Martin Luther King is one of my idols. Martin Luther King was just about love. He was about love, and he was about humanity, that we all love each other. Oh my God, love you so much, Karen. She's saying, we love you, thank you, much needed. Yes, love is much needed. People are hurting, we just love people. And some of the interesting things, Roses for Change, when I give out roses, so I gave out roses at a church a few weeks back, and the pastor, everybody in the church was African American. And the pastor said, he said to all the parishioners who had hundreds of roses, he said, if you don't believe that God is love now, and I don't like labeling, here's a white guy in a church of hundreds of African Americans giving out roses to all of you. And he gave me the biggest hug, and we said, I love you. But he says, if this isn't love and God isn't love, you got to believe in love. Like, this is what love is all about. And for me, love is just because. So giving just because. So I love you, Mena. So Mena Love walks in today. Mena's going to be on the show in a little bit. I love you so much. She walks in with this and gives me this. I love you, Mena. I love you. It says, Kenny Love, I love you, from Mena. The heart of love. And Valentine's Day is coming up. I hope everyone is starting to buy Valentine's Day gifts now. Matter of fact, for me, every day is Valentine's Day. Every day is a birthday. Every day is Mother's Day, Father's Day. Every day is a celebration of love. Every day. And again, life is short. I could pass in 1 second. We only have moments to love everyone. To love everyone. So go out and love everyone today. Give a heart of love today. Mena, I love you, love you, love you, love you. I love you. Oh my God, this is incredible. So Mena walks in. Bags of love. Bags of love. Bags of love. And I love red, my favorite color. Bags of love. And I gave Mena gifts. Mena gave me gifts. Sharon's birthday, I gave Sharon gifts. I hope everybody's preparing for Sharon's birthday Sunday, and her mom's birthday is Monday. Start giving gifts to Sharon, because Sharon is pure love. And Mena's birthday was last Wednesday, 2 days ago. Right? Sea-Watch, you had a great dinner. Love, love, love. And Alan is pure love. I met Alan. See, this is how love spreads, okay? I met Alan through Sharon. Wait to hear Alan on the piano. Incredible. And Mena, I had Scott Jonathan Brooke, mayor of Coral Springs, on the show a few weeks ago. Then I met Brenton. He was on the show a few weeks ago. And then Mena now is on the show. The Mental Wellness Networking Alliance. Mental Wellness Networking Alliance. That it's okay to not be okay. So it's okay. So one of the things, when I give out roses and I say I love you, people open up to me. I gave out roses in Coral Springs, actually, and a woman said to me, she started crying hysterically. She said, you have no idea how you just transformed my life there. You have no idea how you changed my life. She said, my husband of 50 years passed yesterday, and I haven't told anybody. I'm going to start crying. This is what love is all about. So everybody who's on the Florida Love Show, myself and everybody else, their life is transformed with love by saying, I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. So I love you all. So I want to show everybody, in honor of Martin Luther King, because Martin Luther King believed that his 4 children could play again, I'm just going to use labels, okay? His 4 black children could play with white children. And actually, I was reading about Martin Luther King. When he was very young, he was 7, his best friend was a white boy. And they were best friends, and they would play together. And the white boy's father said that he couldn't play with Martin Luther King anymore. And he was 7. And Martin was so hurt. And he didn't understand, why can't we play together? Like kids are pure love. We're all human beings. So he started a movement. We could all love each other. And my parents marched in that civil rights movement. And it's no accident. I love you, Mom, so much. I love you, Dad, so much. I mean, I owe my life to my parents because they gave me life. My parents are pure love. They marched in the civil rights movement. I love you, Martin Luther King. So I'm going to show you, I want to show you a hug video of a little child, like an African-American child, going around in a park, just hugging everybody. Because kids get love. They are unconditional love. They don't judge. They don't have language to judge. So please show the hug video.
Free hugs for everybody. I know, hugs for everyone. Can I get a hug? I want a hug. Hi, beautiful. Thank you for the hug. It's good to see you. It's real. You can pull on it.
Beautiful, beautiful. Kids, unconditional love, pure love. We're all born pure love. So underneath it all, we are pure love. And we could say I love you to each other. All 7 billion human beings, we can say I love you to each other. Love you, Tina. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to all of us. Tina's wishing us a happy birthday. Love you, Tina. Happy birthday to all of us. Love you, Ingrid. Yes, we can all love each other. Yes, Ingrid. Ingrid has the Love and Peace Society. She's got amazing love and peace groups. Yes, children don't see color, Tina's saying, religion or race. Yeah, so Tina has the Hugs and Smiles Children's Foundation, and it's amazing how she, works with all children, unifying them to just love each other. Yeah, right, no labeling, right. Yes, we can all love each other, Ingrid, love. I mean, I love this. This is what the world is all about. We can all love each other. Just say I love you to each other. Love is simple. Just say I love you to each other. I mean, look at this. Thank you, Mena, love. I love you. I love you. And roses. And so kids get it. And we were all kids once. So we have it underneath us all to say I love you and to love each other as human beings. And Martin Luther King saw that. So I love Martin Luther King. So I'm going to show Martin Luther King's biography. So so we could celebrate his birthday and get an idea who Martin Luther King was. I love you, Martin Luther King.
Martin Luther King Jr. was born in Atlanta, Georgia in 1929. Faith was always an important part of daily life, as both his father and grandfather were Baptist ministers. He thrived at a segregated high school, graduating at 15, before heading off to Morehouse College. He then dedicated 3 years to theological study at Crozier Seminary in Pennsylvania. While earning his graduate degree at Boston University, he met Coretta Scott, who he would marry and have 4 children with. King and his family settled in Montgomery, Alabama, when he became the 20th pastor of the Dexter Avenue Baptist Church. When Rosa Parks was arrested for refusing to relinquish her seat to a white man on a Montgomery City bus in 1955, the incident lit a fire under the burgeoning civil rights movement.
His boycott of the bus system in Montgomery, Alabama was tremendously successful because he was incredibly strategic and he worked with other people to get the individuals in Montgomery, Alabama to understand that they weren't going to take it anymore.
King's experience, passion for the cause, and position in the community gave him the credentials to become a leader in the 381-day boycott of the city buses. On December 20th, 1956, the Supreme Court ruled segregated buses to be unconstitutional. This was a major victory for the civil rights cause and proved King's nonviolent methods of protest could yield results. King was now the national face of the civil rights cause. He was jailed over 20 times, was once stabbed in the chest, his house was bombed, and he suffered relentless personal attacks on himself and his family. For a man of peaceful intentions, he unfortunately spent much of his life the target of violent intent, yet the threats never stopped him.
Dr. King inspired thousands of people through his eloquence and through his fearlessness, especially after his home was firebombed with his wife and his children. They showed through their courage that they were prepared to give their lives to the cause of freedom.
King worked tirelessly to promote the cause he so strongly believed in, and from 1957 through 1968, he traveled over 6 million miles, delivered 2,500 speeches, wrote 5 books, and dozens of articles. His hard work and ability to communicate earned him such respect that he earned the ear of President John F. Kennedy, who personally met with King. Of all the speeches King delivered, none has stood the test of time like his famous I Have a Dream speech. Symbolically delivered from the steps of the Lincoln Memorial in 1963, in front of 250,000 people, both black and white. King had become such a force in America that he was named Time Magazine's Man of the Year in 1963. A nice achievement indeed, but it paled in comparison when in 1964 he became the youngest man ever to win the Nobel Peace Prize.
Martin Luther King Jr. was an American. He was deeply American. And what's striking to me is that he had more confidence and faith in American democracy, in the Constitution, and in the principles of fairness and opportunity than nearly all of his critics.
While in Memphis to lead a protest march defending the rights of striking garbage workers in April of 1968, King delivered a rousing speech titled, "I've Been to the Mountaintop." It would be his last. Standing on the balcony of his second-floor room at the Lorraine Motel in Memphis, King was shot and killed. In 1983, Ronald Reagan signed a proclamation declaring the third Monday of every January Martin Luther King Jr. Day, a public holiday to celebrate the man and what he stood for.
Wow. Jailed over 20 times, stabbed in the chest, firebombed his house. He stood for love. I love you, Martin Luther King. So I'm going to play his 2 famous speeches right now so you get an idea who he really was. Please play the I Have a Dream speech.
So even though we face the difficulties of today and tomorrow, I still have a dream. It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream that one day, even the state of Mississippi, a state sweltering with the heat of injustice, sweltering with the heat of oppression, will be transformed into an oasis of freedom and justice. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today I have a dream that one day down in Alabama, with its vicious racists, with its governor having his lips dripping with the words of interposition and nullification, one day right there in Alabama, little black boys and black girls will be able to join hands with little white boys and white girls as sisters and brothers. I have a dream today I have a dream that one day every valley shall be exalted, and every hill and mountain shall be made low, the rough places will be made plain, and the crooked places will be made straight, and the glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all flesh shall see it together. This is our hope. This is the faith that I go back to the South with. With this faith, we will be able to hew out of the mountain of despair a stone of hope. With this faith, we will be able to transform the jangling discords of our nation into a beautiful symphony of brotherhood. With this faith, we will be able to work together, to pray together, to struggle together, to go to jail together, to stand up for freedom together, knowing that we will be free one day. This will be the day. This will be the day when all of God's children will be able to sing with new meaning, my country, tears of thee. Sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride. From every mountainside, let freedom ring. And if America is to be a great nation, this must become true. And so let freedom ring. From the prodigious hilltops of New Hampshire, let freedom ring. From the mighty mountains of New York, let freedom ring. From the heightening Alleghenies of Pennsylvania, let freedom ring. From the snow-capped Rockies of Colorado, let freedom ring. From the curvaceous slopes of California. But not only that, let freedom ring from Stone Mountain of Georgia. Let freedom ring from Lookout Mountain of Tennessee. Let freedom ring from every hill and molehill of Mississippi, from every mountainside. Let freedom ring. And when this happens, and when we allow freedom ring, when we let it ring from every village and every hamlet, from every state and every city, we will be able to speed up that day when all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual, free at last, Thank God Almighty, we are free at last.
Free at last, free at last, free at last. I stand with you, Martin Luther King. I call you Martin Luther Love because you stand for love in the world for all 7 billion human beings. And that speech, I have a dream. I have a dream that we can all love each other. All 7 billion of us can all love each other. So I love you all. So we're going to be singing My Country 'Tis of Thee today, which Martin Luther King had mentioned in his speech, and how much that meant to him about the freedom, and love is freedom. So Sharon today with Alan are going to right now sing My Country 'Tis of Thee.
My country 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the Pilgrim's pride, from every mountainside, let freedom ring. My native country thee, land of the noble free, thy name I love. I love thy rocks and rills, thy woods and templed hills. My heart with rapture thrills like that above. Let music swell the breeze and ring from all the trees, sweet freedom song. Let mortal tongue awake, let all that breath partake, let rocks their silence break, the sound prolong. Our fathers, God, to thee, author of liberty, to thee we sing. Long may our land be bright with freedom's holy light. Protect us, thy by might. Let freedom ring.
So Sharon, what does that bring up for you when you sing that? What does it mean for you?
It really means that, everyone just, I'm you, you are me, and there's nobody else. Like, there's no separation. Unity. It brings everything that we stand for as a nation, as a country, as a human being, to be free to love, free to speak, and free to just be. And we can agree to disagree, and we can agree to agree. So this song, really, really stands for what the Constitution talks about. Freedom of speech, freedom of religion, all of it. And of course, the freedom to love.
Yeah, freedom to love. Love is freedom. And also, Sharon, we're celebrating Martin Luther King's birthday today. We're celebrating your birthday Sunday. We're celebrating Mena's birthday Wednesday. We're celebrating your mom's birthday Monday.
Yes, that's right.
So it's Sharon's mom's birthday Monday, the day after. And I always say I owe my life to my parents because they gave me life. So Martin Luther King, the day before he was assassinated, the day before, made one of his most famous speeches over the mountaintops. So I want to play that mountaintop speech.
Before I
I lived in China or even Russia or any totalitarian country, maybe I could understand some of these illegal injunctions. Maybe I could understand the denial of certain basic First Amendment privileges because they haven't committed themselves to that over there. But somewhere I read of the freedom of assembly. Somewhere I read of the freedom of speech. Somewhere I read of the freedom of press. Somewhere I read that the greatness of America is the right to protest far right. And so just as I say we aren't going to let any dogs or water hoses turn us around, we aren't going to let any injunction turn us around. Well, I don't know what will happen now. We've got some difficult days ahead. But it really doesn't matter with me now because I've been to the mountaintop. I don't mind. Like anybody, I would like to live a long life. Longevity has its place. But I'm not concerned about that now. I just want to do God's will. And He's allowed me to go up to the mountain. And I've looked over and I've seen the promised land. I may not get there with you, but I want you to know tonight that we as a people will get to the promised land. So I'm happy tonight. I'm not worried about anything. I'm not fearing any man. Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord.
And Martin Luther King was assassinated the next day. He saw freedom for all people, that we could all love each other. He stood for love. Yeah, that we can't physically hug during COVID. I love you, Karen. Virtual hug, Karen. Virtual hug to everybody. Love you, Tina. Beautiful. Virtual hugs to everybody. Virtual hugs, Victoria. Love you, love you. Yeah, incredible biography, what he stood for. Beautiful. Virtual hugs. Yeah, beautiful. Love you, Ingrid. Yeah, our parents are everything. Wow, please keep your comments coming. So we are going to celebrate birthday love today. Martin Luther King, Sharon, Sharon's mom, and Mena love as well. So I want to play, we created slideshows for Sharon and for Mena. So I'm going to play these slideshows to show, again, starting from a little baby till now. And we only have moments, life is short. So please play Sharon's slideshow first. Wow. So moments of love. Beautiful, beautiful moments of love. Happy birthday, Sharon. Moments of love. Life is short. We only have moments. I could pass in 1 second. To love everybody. Moments of love, to love everybody. We only have moments. I love you all. In this moment, I'm going to love you all fully. I'm going to love you every moment I have. So Sharon, what was it like seeing that just now?
It was amazing. It brought back so many good memories, and there's like so many more to go. And it really just reminds you of all the good stuff, and it makes everything else just go away, because what we focus on grows. And like you said, I mean, we only have our moments, so we get to choose what we look at this moment. And those beautiful pictures really remind me of all the people I love, and there's so many more that I wish I had all the time to put. And thank you so much. You're the best.
I love you so much, Sharon. Happy birthday. So Sharon, who was in that slideshow?
So my mom, my dad, my husband, my children, my siblings, sister and 2 brothers, and a few friends, and you know, really, and my puppy, Jerry. There is another one, Prince. But really, you know, just moments of, you know, different times. And it showed me also singing in the Israeli army. So that was really cool to see that memory, and singing for the Israeli president at that time. And the last photo is from my record when I was 19. So there was like so many things that were on the radio in Israel, you know, a different lifetime, it feels like. So yeah, it's a lot. It reminds me how much I did, and I'm like, oh my God, almost half a century. So yeah.
Yeah, beautiful moments of love. And every day is our birthday to celebrate love. Every day is Mother's Day, Father's Day, and you love everybody on that.
Oh,
you
dearly.
love everybody.
Dearly. They're my heart.
Yeah, dearly, your heart. You have such a beautiful heart, Sharon.
Thank you. And Kenny was there too.
Yeah, and I was there too. Happy birthday, beautiful Sharon, from Victoria Love.
And happy birthday to my
May
mom.
you always have the best. Happy birthday, Sharon, from Crazy About Costumes.
thank you.
XOXO from Karen Love.
And my mother was featured there a lot because it's her birthday the day after me. She always says that I was born for her 24th birthday, and we celebrate day after day, and we have a big celebration coming up Monday. My siblings and my husband and my father are all planning something, some beautiful birthday bash in COVID outside. And you know, it's really a testament to make lemons out of lemonade out of lemons. So whatever you can to do to celebrate in these times, seize it.
Yeah, and your mom was 24
Yes.
when she had you. I mean, everybody, imagine if your parents are in their 20s, early 20s, teens. I mean, 24.
She's my best friend.
And she's your best friend.
Yeah. Actually, it's so funny. She's 24 years older than me. My oldest son is 22, right? So it's like, yeah.
So, like, did our parents really know? They didn't have a guidebook how to be a parent. So, like, to love our parents. Go out and say I love you to all your parents. Say I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you.
Happy birthday, Nili. Happy birthday, Ima.
Yeah, happy birthday. So we are celebrating birthday love today. So I'm going to show Mena Love's beautiful, loving slideshow. Please show Mena Love's beautiful slideshow for her birthday.
Living like you want to. Living like you want to. Living like you want to.
Birthday to you, Antonella.
Happy birthday to you, Joanne.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
No, happy birthday to you.
No, happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Come on,
Living like you want to.
Love you, Mena Love. Love you, love you, love you. Wow. So who was in that video? Who was the lucky who had all the kisses on his face?
That's my grandfather, my mom's dad, and actually, it's if you could see, that was in Italy. So very different culture. I think no one knew what to do with me because I am the woman that broke out of that culture. And of course, I gave him the kisses, and all my family, my grandma's alive, my aunts, and my mom. They're like, if no Vincenzo's alive, he would be right there supporting you in all your music, front and center. So yeah, and my mom, my dad, my brother. Grateful for my producer, Joe Volpez, because it's an amazing, Living is an amazing God song. I got that in a dream, and I woke up half asleep, recorded it, sent it to him, and there you go. We have Living. So it's a blessing to work with him.
Yeah, so you had those loving moments too. So that's Mena's song, Living. That was the background rock music you heard.
Yeah.
Original, that she created and sung and
Amen.
And had those loving moments to your creation, your music creation.
Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, and I am so grateful for you. Thank you for having me here. It's such a God blessing because you called me up and you said, how about the show? And I'm like, that's great. It's my birthday. So beautiful. And another God connection, what you were saying, is Elvita King, Martin Luther King's niece, is going to be at the event for Florida Citizens Alliance on February 10th, the honored guest speaker, and I'm going to be there. I'm going to be one of the servant leaders. So it's just an amazing, connection. I am just grateful and blessed for you, Kenny, and all you do.
I love you, love you, love you. So we are going to sing Birthday Love right now to everybody.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Martin, Mena, and Sharon, and Neely. Happy birthday to you, and many more.
Birthday love. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Love you, love you,
happy
love
birthday.
you.
Oh, and to mention Joanne's in the video, Joanne's birthday, one of my great friends. We went to dinner with Jerry, or lunch actually, who's Shug. We have a song together too with her and my producer, but it was her birthday. So when we're blowing out the candles, it was both of our birthdays. So happy birthday, Joanne, too.
So happy birthday, Joanne Love. That was Joanne Love at the end. I love
Yes,
you. It's your
yeah,
birthday. Happy
Joanne
birthday,
Love.
happy birthday, happy birthday. Yeah, love you, love you, love you. So
It's a birthday love.
yeah, birthday love. So Sharon, you also prepared some amazing songs to sing for a birthday love.
I cried a tear, you wiped it dry. I was confused, you cleared my mind. I sold my soul, you bought it back for me and held me up and gave me dignity. Somehow you needed me. You gave me strength to stand alone again, to face the world out on my own again. Put me high upon a pedestal, so high that I could almost see eternity. You needed me, you needed me, and I can't believe it's you, I can't believe it's true. I needed you, and you were there, and I'll never leave. Why should I leave? I'd be a fool, 'cause I finally found someone who really cares. You held my
Beautiful. Alan, I love you. That was beautiful. So Sharon, what does that mean to you? You needed me.
So, just being needed is a wonderful feeling. Being a contribution, helping others. All the time we put others first, and we do. And then at the same time, in order to be able to do that, to give of our light, we get to recharge. But to know that, someone needs you, it's a great feeling.
Yeah, and everybody in that birthday slideshow needs you.
That's right.
And loves you. And you need them and love them. That's so right. We can all love each other. So Alan, I love you, Alan. So Alan, this is how love spreads, okay? I met Sharon, months ago. We've done over 50 shows together. Sharon introduced me to Alan, this incredible Broadway professor, pianist, extraordinary. And I just love Alan so much. So Alan created a solo that from Broadway, Andrew Lloyd Webber. And Alan, would you like to introduce it?
I'll get you a mic.
Sure.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. I love you.
Thank you, Kenny.
So
Thanks.
So much.
The song is called As If We Never Said Goodbye, from the Broadway show Sunset Boulevard. The composer is Andrew Lloyd Webber, most known for Cats. But this is very different from Cats. This is a very lyrical, sad song. Beautiful on the piano.
Beautiful. I love you, Alan. This is how love spreads. Love you. Broadway so much. I miss Broadway so much. I love Broadway. Thank you for bringing Broadway back. The love of Broadway. Love.
Thank you. You're very welcome. Glad you enjoyed it, Ken. Thanks for having me.
So that's from Sunset Boulevard. So what was it like for you playing that?
I was picturing the scene in the show. It's a dramatic older woman standing on a grand staircase, reflecting back on her life and addressing her upsets and disappointments. Sad. Sad. Looking back at the things that were regretted at that time. It's a sad, sad story, but a gorgeous piece of music.
Yeah. And the other thing about it is that just, we now have the opportunity to love. instead of looking back with regrets, we have the opportunity to live with no regrets and love forward.
That's great.
Right? And say I love you to everybody in our life.
Yes. Just be love.
To be love.
Total acceptance. No judgment.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a perfect song.
Yes. Thank you, Ken.
I love you so much,
Thank you,
Alan.
Dave.
And this is how love spreads. I love you, love you. I love you, Sharon. I love you, Alan.
Thank
so
you.
you two prepared another song, another love song.
Yeah, so The Glory of Love was performed by Bette Midler in the movie Beaches. You know, really just takes everything that love is made of, everything that we are speaking about, and bringing it here. You've got to give a little, take a little, and let your poor heart break a little. That's the story of, that's the glory of love. You've got to laugh a little, cry a little, until the clouds roll by a little. That's the story of, that's the glory of love. As long as there's the two of us, we've got the world and all its charms. And when the world is through with us, we've got each other's arms. You've got to win a little, lose a little, and always have the blues a little. That's the story of, that's the glory of love. That's the story of, that's the glory of love.
Love you. So what's it like when you sing that, Sharon?
Ever since I was a little girl and I fell in love with this song watching the movie Beaches. You know, it's different how at every stage of your life, the glory of love takes on a different meaning. You know, then it was a young girl loving life, loving to sing, loving musicals. Today it's a, you know, more mature woman, you know, taking her sons to college and, you know, dealing with all that comes with love, you know, and just embracing it all and in full of acceptance, the pain and the joy all together. It's all one.
Yeah.
Laugh, cry,
Yeah.
all of it.
What a great movie, Beaches. What a tearjerker. What
Yes.
a great movie.
For sure.
What a love movie. And so, Sharon, I love you so much. I want to bring Mena up with you. Mena, please. And so Mena creates her own original music, and Sharon does too, and they're just such lovers. And, you know, so Mena created a song that I think is perfect. When I heard it, I was like, this song is it. This is a, like, superstar single, you know.
Amen.
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 Really.
Thank you, Kenny Love. What's the name of it? This is I love you, miss you, need you, want you.
I love you, miss you, need you, want you.
Great
It
mantra.
doesn't get any better than that.
That's right. Did we cover it all, Kenny Love?
Yes.
We got it all. Love, missing, needing, wanted.
So all of you, I love you, miss you, need you, want you.
Yeah.
I love you, miss you, need you, want you. So please play I love you, miss you, need you, want you from Mena Love.
I love you, miss you, need you, want you, come to me, I'm ready. I love you, miss you, need you, want you, come to me, I'm ready. I love you, miss you, need you, want you, come to me, I'm ready. I love you, miss you, need you, want you, come to me, I'm ready.
Breaking away from the past is so hard.
Like walking on shattered glass,
Crossing lines of every message of time.
but when it's real, it always lasts. I love you, miss you, need you, want you, come to me, I'm ready. I love you, miss you, need you, want you, come to me, I'm ready. I love you, miss you, need you, want you, come to me, I'm ready. I love you, miss you, need you, want you, come to me, I'm ready. Finally set free with the truth in our hearts, bridging the gaps in our minds. Clarity shines through only eyes that will see, all surrendered in God's time. I love you, miss you, need you, want you, come to me, I'm ready. I love you, miss you, need you, want you, come to me, I'm ready. I love you, miss you, need you, want you, come to me, I'm ready. I love you, miss you, need you, want you, come to me, I'm ready.
That song?
So that's, you know, it's awesome we're talking about love, because that's when you realize, when you go through a process and you realize what love is, and sometimes we realize that from not having love, like that type of love, that love in a relationship. So it's coming to the transition of realizing like, hey, maybe I never had that, but you work on yourself, right, to love yourself, and then you realize I'm ready. You know, you're ready for that love, that genuine, unconditional, pure love. So it was just a mix of emotions, and started recording, and there you have it. So it's a blessing.
Beautiful. Yeah. So how do people get your music? How do they find out?
Awesome. Thank you, Kenny. On menamovement.com is my website, and it's also on iTunes, Amazon. We have love songs, USA Proud songs. So living, that song is all about God and freedom, USA, loving, right? Loving, because freedom, love is freedom. And sometimes we don't realize that if you don't have love, you're not free. You might be free walking around, but you don't have that freedom. And love is freedom, right? So that's a rock song, but it's living. Also, Kenny, if I may, we didn't discuss it, but I was sitting here thinking about all the roses, and it's a blessing. It's a blessing what you do. I admired you, and I admire everything you do, from the videos that we saw on the news, from when you came and you've spoken at our MWNA meetings, Mental Wellness Network and Alliance, and just the love. You're one of the, I love you. You say I love you more than I do. So I was like, this is awesome. And you're just out there sharing love, and that's a vulnerable place to be, for what you do. And at the meetings, I would listen, and you said, I love you. And after a while, I'm like, that is just so wonderful that you break that barrier. So I thank God for you. And as I was thinking about all the roses, if it's okay with you, our songs are on. You can go to menamovement.com, and you got all my links, Amazon, iTunes. They're all available. We have about 40 songs, and we have a couple more that are going to be coming out. So how about if half of the prophets from today to Martin Luther King Day, and we give half of them to you for your Roses for Change. And I am happy to contribute however I can, because I am just so grateful and blessed for you. So, so everybody go download them up so we can get those roses out, because roses, these are beautiful roses. Thank you for my batch. So You spare no expense, and you should just be applauded for that because you are a blessing. You truly are. So thank you.
I love you so much. I love you so much. Wow, I'm so moved.
I am too, so thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for being here today. So I want to thank you for being on the Florida Love Show today, Mena Love.
Thank you.
Sharon Love, I want to thank you for being the Florida Love Show singer forever and ever and being on the show today. And Alan Love, I love you so much. Your piano, you are angels. You're all angels. So I love you so much. Love you, love you, love you. So I love you all. Thank you so much for watching the Florida Love Show today. Go out and love everyone in your life. Say I love you to everyone in your life. Give and give and give. We got Valentine's Day coming up. For me, today is Valentine's Day. Go out and love everyone. I love you all. Love you, love you.
You've been listening to the Florida Love Show, and we've been spreading love in the Florida community. For more information, please contact me, Kenny Love, at 917-699-1995 or ken@florida-love.com or on our website, florida-love.com. See you next week, 3 p.m. Friday for the Friday Love Hour. Keep spreading love in your life and have a loving week. Love you all.